welcome to the channel. And someone's being very stubborn today. I don't know why. Come on, let's go. So today's going to be long. What's wrong? Okay, here's a little trick I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him off and I'm gonna walk you. If he lets me let him off, that is. Come here. Right. Let him off and I'll walk the other direction, see what he does. He'll sit there forever, but if you know dogs, they don't like to lose their owners. Oh, this isn't me abandoning him, it's me getting my way. Little trick, watch this. There we go. Got my own way now. Come on. So, like I said, today's going to be very long. Start at 3 o'clock this afternoon, finish at about 11 o'clock. There he goes again. You do what have I got? Oh, I've got another 237 up to Glossop and back to Ashton, and 2 347s, which is the Horton Green route. Come on, I'll sort him out for it. Right, got. Anyway, so I've got 237 up to Glossop. Another toilet break. 347 twice, which is Horton Green, through Denton. I call Denton Pram Central because that route, more than any, is full of prams. You can only get about maybe 3 or 4 prams onto a bus at one time. So it can be quite tricky. And then after break it'll be 231 into Manchester, which is the longest route we've got, and 230 back to Ashton, which is long route but shorter than the 231, and then to finish off it's a 7 to Gorton Tesco's. It's quite long, but I get to come back on the motorway. I've not driven the electric buses on the motorway yet. It could be quite fun. We'll just enjoy this walk and we'll see you in a bit. coming, he's coming! There we go. There he is. Another day on the buses. Might have got it wrong before. If I can remember, I think I said 237 and 347. It's not. So I've got 237 up to Glossop and back. 231 into Manchester, that's the longest route, as I was saying. And then a 230 back, and then that's break time. And then after break, it's full 230 from Ashton to Piccadilly, then Piccadilly back to Ashton, and then it's a 7 to Tesco Gorton. I'll give you, that'll be at 25 past 10 this evening. They'll give you 24 minutes. I've never done it before. Not that particular thing anyway. But yeah, get driving on the motorway at the end of the shift. So here's a little tip. As far as diversions go, I was under the impression that Route 230 that was on a couple of days ago, there was a road closed. It was closed, but now it's not. But if you're unsure whether you've got notices on the diversion board, always ask the traffic office, because they've got all the answers. If they say everything's normal, you go down. Yeah, there you go. Anything you're unsure about, just ask the traffic office. Done. So that's the first half done. That was a long one. Like I said, 237, 231, 230 out of Manchester. Not much for content, I'm afraid, because I didn't have much time to talk. At about 6 minutes in Glossop, maybe 2 minutes in Ashton, and 5 minutes in Manchester. So it's time for well-earned break. It's quiet. I can actually say that word, quiet. Second half, here I come. So 2:30 in, 2:30 out, and I can't even call it half a 7, because 7 would normally go all the way to Stockport, the long way round. That would be through Openshaw, Gorton, Reddish, Danebank, yeah, long trip. But this is to Tesco's in Gorton. Come back dead, so I did ask if the electrics could go on the motorway, because I've never done it before. And they can. Quick shit. Seeing that I am just about to start my second half, I am... Oh, Starburst. Or is it Frutella? Frutella. apart from Fratelli packets. Banana peel. Plastic bottle. I am not touching that. So, 7's the tight one. I'll do it in my car one time voyage. I don't know how wide my car is. But it's definitely not as wide as a bus. So you're just gonna have to picture me in a bus. This trip into Manchester, I cannot predict whether it's going to be Q word or it's going to be busy, because in Manchester this weekend it's Gay Pride. Can't predict it. There's one way to find out. Get down there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what we get. Normally, like for example on a 219 coming out of Manchester, at this time it is busy. Oh hell, it's gonna be busy. I just know it. We'll have to see. That's the best damn 230 I've ever been on. Like, on the way into Manchester, I picked up a few people, but coming out of Manchester, I picked up, so total tickets 16. That's the amount of people I picked up in Manchester. I didn't have to drop a single person off until I got to Edge Lane. Story about Edge Lane, that is accident prone, in Dresden. Next one was just before a road called Sunnyside Lane, so I dropped off a few. Then the next one was stop after Strawberry Gardens. Last one, Ashton Bus Station. I've got about 12 minutes before I'm back on standing for the 7s. So I'm going to stretch my legs for a bit. That was fun. Tell you what, the last couple of days been brilliant. Like, I've needed it because Monday my head was a mess. First day back after 5 weeks due to my granddad. So yeah, Monday was a bit of a mess. So these past few days have been fabulous. Yeah, a pretty clean bus as well to finish off. 7 to Tesco Gorton. Anything to see? If you want to know more about Manchester, because I'm not gonna do vlogs in Manchester. If you wanna see what Manchester's like true colours, I would suggest watch some YouTube channels like Billy Moore. He's very impartial, so he just goes around, talks to people, but he shows good side of Manchester, but he also shows the not so good side. A lot of characters in Manchester. So I'll catch this up after I get back to depot. This will be 7 to Tesco Gorton, down the motorway. I'm going to try something soon. Maybe tomorrow, it's Sunday. If I can get the camera out of my line of sight, that might be okay. We'll just see if anyone says anything. Okay, I just said I won't do vlogs in Manchester. Oh, that's kind of a lie, thinking about it, because I do like going for a mooch around Manchester. If you don't know what mooch means, walk around, see what you can see. There's more shops. Affleck's Palace is a definite go-to for the camera, because I said, so on the buses I consider 219s a bag of licorice of all sorts. Affleck's is Affleck's takes the whole factory full of licorice of all sorts, because for purchasables, anything and everything you can think of, action figures, clothes, games, massages, tattoos, piercings, haircuts, costumes, fancy dress or normal dress if you like, that sort of thing. It's mental in there and I love it. So if I do go in Manchester and I go into some shops that look pretty cool, I'll show you. Another easy day done. Tell you what, electric bus, despite being limited to 50 miles an hour, which is such a shame, because driving it on the motorway, like on the old buses, you normally could get like crosswinds. Mind you, there isn't much of a breeze right now, but on motorways, you tend to. Doesn't matter. You could feel it on the old buses, but on those, very nice. There's a sail through. No swaying, because my God, you can feel it on a bus, as with any big vehicle, but I couldn't feel it. It was nice. So that's me done for the day. Tomorrow it's a 10 to 11 in the morning start. It kind of sucks because I'm going to be knackered. But hey ho, it's Sunday, shop shut early. So let's get it done. See you tomorrow.